Hey guys, we're still here in February 5th edition of the NBA Game Day. Passive Baller talking about Minnesota Timberwolves versus Oklahoma City Thunder. Before we start, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed to our channel yet, Passive Baller. Please click on that subscribe button below and also include that bell logo beside it. That way, automatically you'll be receiving notifications or confirmation whenever we have new videos uploaded. All right, so let's take a look at this Western Conference matchup. Minnesota Timberwolves is actually at number 15 of the West. Man, they're dead last with 5 wins and 16 losses. And for the past 2 games that they had, both were losses. Although I gotta give them a kudos still because despite of them having, having the worst record in the West and them not having Carl Anthony Towns, they're still fighting. Just those 2 losses that they had, one was 2 points against Cleveland, and the other one was against San Antonio Spurs, but just by 3 points. So meaning they're really fighting their guts out. Now for Oklahoma City Thunder, they're number 12, so they got 9 wins and 11 losses, and they just won their last game. Their last game was actually a good one, and this one was up against Houston Rockets. This was a huge win. This was a 17-point win against this Houston Rockets. They were the ones who actually broke Houston Rockets' winning streak. Okay, so what do we have here? This will be played at Oklahoma. So this will be held at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's 9 o'clock Manila. And it shows here that Minnesota is actually given the minus 2.5 spread here. So they are the ones expected to win, even though the game is actually being played in Oklahoma. And the reason for that is because of the fact that Oklahoma City Thunder will actually be missing a whole lot of players. Now, let's talk about Minnesota Timberwolves first. I'm looking at their injury list. So, as mentioned earlier, Carl Anthony Towns is still not there. Culver is still not there. Reed and D'Angelo Russell, they are listed as day-to-day. So, game time decision. And Hernan Gomez, by the way, is still out. So, there are 3 who are for sure not going to be there for Minnesota. Hernan Gomez, Towns, and Culver. Now, for this Oklahoma, man, there are just 4. And these 4 are key players. Trevor Ariza, he's been out since January 15 anyway. George Hill wouldn't still be there. Now here, Dort is listed out for this game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And also SGA will not play against Minnesota. So Dort and SGA, that's already instantly, I don't know, like 30 points combined and maybe easily 10, 15 points. So that's a huge, huge loss for Oklahoma. Now for Minnesota Timberwolves, they have to take advantage of this, but as mentioned previously in my prediction for Minnesota, I like how they're playing right now. They are loose. They are having fun. Anthony Edwards is starting to look like the number 1 pick that he should be. For the past few games, I saw him play. I saw him played against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he's putting those miles, putting those dunks. More importantly, what I'm trying to say is they're trying to know the team better. And they actually won against Cleveland Cavaliers by 5 before they lost against Cleveland by 2, and then they lost in San Antonio by 3. So we can see that again, despite of them not having Towns, they're actually looking good. They are actually playing well. Matter of fact, so just imagine the same the same players because they didn't have any game last night. Am I right? Talk about Minnesota. Yeah, they didn't have any game last night. Oklahoma did not have any game too. So in terms of fatigue factor, I don't think it would be much of a talk. But in terms of momentum, I would have to say that Minnesota, kind of weird that the team is actually on a 2 game losing streak, but I'm saying that they're having momentum. But individually, I can see that they're feeling loose. They're feeling a bit more comfortable out there in the court, and I'm just imagining them taking advantage of the situation that Oklahoma doesn't have SGA, their star right now, or their leader. They don't have George Hill. They don't have Dort. So I'm pretty sure that Minnesota will do what they got to do on this game to capture this. And I'm even giving Minnesota the minus here. So for this one, this is the first time I could imagine that I'm picking Minnesota with a minus. So for this game, I'm choosing Minnesota minus 2.5. All right, just stay there. There's just 1 game left for this February 5 NBA game day. I'll be studying the game first, and I'll be uploading it in a few. Peace out. Pasay love. God bless.